Hello guys, welcome to the 6th session of the API.AI tutorials for beginner. In this session, we will learn about the action and the parameter. Action specify the action taken by your application. In other term, it is nothing just a text that we will pass along with our intent data. This will be useful by our application to perform some action. Let's switch to the browser and use the action. I am opening the system entity demo that we created in the previous session, and within the action section write the any name for your action. I am going to use the add reminder name for and save it, and let's use the command for this intent. Remind me on today. Here you can see that we got our action name here. Let's click on the show JSON button. Here is the JSON data that we will send to our application, which include the parameter as well as the action and the resolve query that user will say. We will see more about this in the later. Now we will understood about the parameter. Parameters pass the any data from intent to your application, whether it was retrieved from the user says or add the statically. For this I am going to create the new intent with the name parameter demo. Here we will retrieve the some numbers from the user. It can be a 2 or more number. Parameter demo number 1, number 2, all numbers. We need to use the number entity for these 3 numbers. So select it and search for the number. If you are noticed that the parameter table is present in the user says section as well as the action section. However, they reflect the same values. Parameter table in the user says contain the parameter details about only the one user say, which is read only, where in the action section, which contain all of the parameter details that are used in this intent, and we can also make the changes in this. Here parameter name and the resolve values are making little bit confusing. For the number 1, resolve value is the number 1 and the parameter is the number. For number 2, resolve value is the number 2 and the parameter name is the number 1. For all numbers, parameter name is the number 2. What if you want to use the parameter name same as the resolve value? Scroll down to the action section and change the name of the number 2 to the all numbers, number 1 to the number 2, and number to the number 1. Now you can see that the resolve value and the parameter name are the same. Let's test the parameter demo. Save it and write the parameter demo 10, 20 and 30. Here we got the 10 in the number 1, 20 in number 2, 30 in the all numbers. Let's send the only one number. For 2 other numbers we got the null. But what if you want to retrieve the number 1 as well as the number 2 always? For this, just tick the required checkbox in the parameter table and save the intent. And now send the same request again. You can see that we got the message what is the number 2. Let's send the 20. And we got the 10 in the number 1 and the 20 in number 2. We can also assign the default value to those parameters. I'm going to set the 0 for the all numbers. Save it and send the 10. Write again the 20. You can see that this time we got the 0 in the all number instead of the null. Till now we have handled the 3 or less values. But what if you want to retrieve the n number of values? That's why I am use the all numbers name for the third parameter. Let's send the more values as per the current setting. Write the parameter name 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here it took the first 3 parameters and ignored the other. Let's take the isList checkbox of the all number parameter and save it, and send the same request again. Here we got the multiple values in the all number as an array. Those all parameters are created from the user says. Along with this, you can also add the any extra parameter that contain the static value. For this, click on the and type the parameter name and value. I'm going to send the version number along with this, and its value would be 1.0. Let's save it and send the same request again. Here we got the value 1.0 in the version parameter. Let's see what we are learning in this session. Actions specify the operation to be performed by your application. Action name field present in the action section. Add the any name that you want to use. Parameters are used to send the any data from the intent to the application. It whether retrieve from the user or use the statically. Parameter table present in the user says section as well as the action section. In the user says, it contains the read-only parameter details of the only one user says, where in the action it contains the all of the parameter used in this intent, and we can modify it. We can create a parameter from user says by using the entities. For action section, we can change the parameter name, type, require default value and make it as a list. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. If you have any doubt, feel free to contact me.